am just consumed with thoughts of Memorial Day because, you know, it's like we can see some light at the end of the tunnel. We just hope it ain't that damn train. You know what I mean? But I just feel like the country is starting to come back as far as health-wise. And I'm just hoping and praying that everybody's going to be able to enjoy Memorial Day this year. So I'm just thinking about quick and easy things that you can make for your family to enjoy that doesn't break the bank, and it certainly doesn't break the brain. This one's so easy. So I've got 1.5 cups of heavy cream, and I'm adding 2 tablespoons of sugar to it. And I'm just gonna whip this until it's pretty firm peaks of fluffy whipping cream. Did I ever tell y'all what we're making today? I think I was just talking to y'all about the ease of this. We're making a double strawberry shortcake. All right, now I've got my cream mixed really nice, but it needs about another 30 seconds to a minute. So now I'm gonna add to my whipped cream 3 tablespoons of strawberry preserves. All right. And like I said, I'm gonna whip this together for about another 30 seconds to a minute. You'll want to be careful when you're whipping your cream, because if you over whip it, it'll turn back into butter. And for this recipe, we don't want butter. Now I've got a beautiful homemade cake right here. This is Mama's homemade pound cake. Whoa, that's the heaviest top, Eddie. I'm so afraid. This is a vintage top, and I'm so afraid I'm gonna drop it one day. I've had it a good while though, hadn't I?
Yeah.
Now I've got this pound cake, but you know what? I think I'm gonna go with my first thought, which is a store-bought. Bought this from the deli at the grocery store. So I think I'm gonna save my homemade cake for a different dessert. All right, so let's see. I need to cut these. I'm gonna kind of just trim that end. And we want to cut these about 1 inch thick. All right. So I have, I think it was a pint of strawberries and a couple of tablespoons of sugar. And we let these sit for a little while, and that just makes the best. The best. All right, let me see. Sometimes I can't remember. There's so many things rolling around in my head. So we're gonna put the strawberries first. Oh, that looks so good. Now you could serve them open-faced, or you could serve it like I'm gonna serve it, because I call this a double strawberry shortcake. And it wouldn't be a double if I didn't stack them on top of each other, would it? And I do love lots of strawberry juice, y'all. Okie doke. And now I'm gonna top it. You can see our cream went a little bit towards the pink side. The pink side. It's been so long since I've made this, so I would definitely suggest adding more strawberry preserves to your whipping cream. Because I'd like for it to be, you know, a nice pinky color. But that looks pretty good, doesn't it?
She's being skimpy on the whipped cream.
You think so?
Uh-huh.
Well, get your tail over here and taste before you start complaining, sister. And how easy was that?
I mean, that's the nice thing, and you know, people think desserts are hard because they think they take a lot of time and they don't realize there's so
And
many.
you used to think that too.
Yes, I
didn't
did.
you?
I did. That's why I like this recipe, because for those of us that think it's hard, you just showed us it's not. Yum. Oh, see, I'd have the whipped cream all the way around and.
Well, honey, I'll give you some more whipped cream. But I really would add more
Strawberry?
strawberry preserves.
And if you didn't want it that sweet, you could always put a little food coloring in it too, and make it pink it up
Yeah,
if you
but
wanted.
it's not really
I think this is
sweet.
But you know, I can eat whipped cream with a spoon.
Me too. And even that little store-bought deli cake from the deli is perfectly delicious for this dish, isn't it?
It's a good butter.
Mm-hmm.
My mom used to buy those little shortcake.
So did my mama.
Loved them.
Mm-hmm.
Little sponge cake. I almost bought angel food cake because I think Eddie likes angel food, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Too.
But then I went for the full-fledged fat one.
This is so tasty. The strawberries are not so sweet that they...
Now, did you tell them the strawberries, they tell you to cut them up and let them come to room temperature with your sugar in it? So those were done in advance.
Did I tell them that, Eddie?
Wait, I don't think you said come to
Before
room
you
temperature.
start your recipe, you want to slice your strawberries up and sprinkle them with sugar so it can start making its syrup. See, there's no water in that. That is just the sugar pulling that beautiful juice out of those strawberries. And you don't feel like you have shortchanged your guest at all by using a store-bought cake, because it's absolutely as good if I had used that one. So if we are able to start back celebrating with larger family groups, you know, you want to make it easy. You don't want to make it hard. So this is a great one to do that with, y'all. So love and best dishes. Good. Yummy to my tummy. Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.